Hello! This video is part of a series where I read over old issues of my comic Hellgate and give some commentary. Hellgate started in 2003 when I was 15 and ran till 2009. You can read it for free at jaegercomics.com. This footage was captured from my streams over at twitch.tv/Jaeger_comics. This issue was made in 2003, I believe, just right at the end of the school year. Because I made the first issue around spring break, and this issue got done right before school year ended. Because I remember 3 is what I worked on all summer that summer. And yeah. So I'm going to, I'll start by talking about the cover, then we'll do a little review of the last issue, and then I'll read the issue, and then we'll do some commentary. So this is Battle 2 Hellgate. It is the issue of Hellgate that's called Hellgate. All right, let me see over here. Our synopsis for the previous issue, the previous cover for that matter, which was Battle 1 Jesse's Eye, is when a demon attacks Jessica, Neil is forced to reveal a magic sword from an invisible sheath, while Jesse finds out about his ability to see demons while in human form. And that's, I guess, a pretty good synopsis. I could probably write it better now, but essentially all the first issue was is a big purple demon showed up. Neil, this brown-haired kid, pulled a sword out of frickin' nowhere. His hair turned gold, and he was able to slay the demon. And his friend Jesse realizes that he was able to detect the demon while it hid in human form, and Jessica has no idea what the hell's going on. And so this issue is Neil taking it from there, explaining what the hell's going on. So here we go. Like I said, it all started in the woods. Kitty! No, Jesse. It was me and Jesse. Huh? Ah! Pitfall. Almost as believable as the one in Final Fantasy IV we saw yesterday. Son of a kitty. What the hell? Dude, look at that. Are these letters? This isn't English. Hey, this sword has my last name on it. Jaeger. That must make it mine. Should you be biting it? Damn it. Just trying all kinds of goofy different ways. You can't see my cursor at all. That's fun. All type of goofy ways of trying to get this sword out of the door. And then I also have this bio on the side for funsies. The first time I actually named the character. Because I didn't actually mention his name in the first issue. Neil Jaeger. Age 15, blood type O, birth date December 19th. No relation. Whoosh. Poof. It came out. Rumbling. I don't know if I can make a rumbling sound by shaking my desk, but maybe I'll do this. As the gate opens. It's opening! Eyes? I don't know what to do about these scenes without text, so I guess I'm gonna make fake sound effects. Whatever the hell that was, I think it's over. Tink, 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 tink. Close. The hell? I wish you guys could see my cursor because I'm doing all kinds of weird shit. What?
I said, thank you. You just opened the Hellgate and sent countless demons on the world. Did you know that? Of course not. Oh my, the only sword that can slay demons, but you can't even lift it, can you? Of course not.
Lie. You see him get sucked up into the gem. Bastard. Oh, the rust is gone. Can we go now? I should take this. I found the invisible sheath later that day. What about the hair change? After a little toying around with the sword, I uncovered the transformation. I can see better like that too.
So, how big is it?
What? The sword. Oh. Why? What were you thinking?
Well, pervert.
This whole comic's goddamn cringe. That's harsh. What a hypocrite. Poof.
Meow, kitty.
We'll discuss things. We'll discuss things when I do the commentary. Next time on Hellgate, Battle 3, the girl who overcame the demons and the boy who was just overcome. When one of Neil's friends is kidnapped by the demon boss, will Neil be able to fight a whole army of demons? All right, let's catch up with chat, and then I'll get into the commentary. Team Rocket Pitfall, pretty much. She has a sword, blood type. Yeah, you said before you named him after yourself in one, and then when your friends gave you shit, you changed it to have no connection. That is true. That's true. His name is never mentioned in the first issue, but it was supposed to be me. But by the time the second issue came around, I had changed my mind on that. So yeah, so again, these covers are made in Microsoft Paint. I sketched them by hand, and then I scanned them, and then colored them in Microsoft Paint. So I got rather good at Microsoft Paint over the years, but it has its limitations. You can actually see this in the Heaven Gate issue I'm working on right now. Whenever there's a flashback, I tend to have this black background, although it was much harder to do back in Microsoft Paint. As you can see, I had to do this weird spray can thing that doesn't blend at all. This whole like kitty thing is just LOL random humor that was big with me back then. So also the real Jesse also did just like go kitty every once in a while. So this Pitfall, Pitfall, my goodness. It's just, you see them and you can see an x-ray that there's a hole underneath them. I did not know how to properly, I just couldn't conceive of how to draw this. So this is the best I could come up with. And it comes across, but I don't think it looks great. This is the first appearance of the Hellgate. The right side is in German. I use Google Translate, so it's probably not great German. And the left side is in a language I made up called the Demon Language, which there's a translator that appears later in the series. And it essentially just translates to something along the lines of, here lies the gate to the underworld, death to anyone who opens this gate. It's like a warning, essentially. As to why it's in German, even though this is taking place in the middle of Illinois, that will be revealed later. And then this bio thing is something I used to see in earlier manga where they would just use a side panel to give a bio. And Luna mentioned blood type. Yeah, the blood type thing is just because that was also something I saw in manga. Blood type is a big deal in Japan. Like they put a lot of pseudoscience behind it, like personality and like who you're right to date, essentially like horoscopes. And so I just did it to follow suit, even though I just seemed like I was just following the pattern, you know? I didn't really know about all that behind it. But essentially, yes, Neil Jaeger, especially here early on, is essentially a copy of me, a self-insert character. But I believe that we grow apart, you know? From this point forward, we grow differently. I don't slay demons and he does, and that's gonna change you. So his appearance slowly drifts away from mine, his personality drifts away from mine, and of course his experiences. And yeah, this goofy little scene of me trying to get the sword out. Sorry, Neil. Not much to say there. Of course, here's our first time seeing this gem that pops out of the gate. And all we know so far is that if a demon touches the gem, it can fuse with another demon. That is a key mechanic, so much so that it's a big part of the current issue of Heaven Gate I'm working on. And yeah, then there's this attempt at humor with this whole like, how big is it? What, the sword? Oh, you're a pervert. It just screams early 90s anime cringe, or at least the attempt to try to recreate that. I'm not proud. Also, whenever you see like this paused and lie and stuff like that, there's also a verbal demon language that gets phased out over time because no one will spend the time to translate it, so they were missing information, so I stopped using it to make it easier to read. But I was using it in the early. And then a random kitty appears on his head. Why? Because LOL random. But yes, the next time we'll be reading issue 3 of Hellgate. So thank you for that redeem.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'd love to read your comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next comic goes up. Also, check the description for a playlist of any readings you may have already missed. And if you'd like to read ahead, all of these comics are free on my website, YagerComics.com. Bye!